Alright, this video is going to be short and sweet and to the point. I just want to point out that a lot of people repackage what they learned themselves, and then you ask them where they learned their stuff and they'll say that they learned it from themselves. That's a lie. Now, a couple people, doesn't matter who it is or who does this. All that matters is you understand what they're doing to make results happen. Okay? Now, you saw the title, Tay Social. He's somebody on YouTube that is a dating coach, and he teaches something called the man mode method. Man mode method is just how he goes up to girls and how he gets them horny, how he gets them into him, and then how ultimately he brings them home and has sex with them, right? And I want to talk to you about what his method actually has, and what you can actually see him doing in the infield, so that you understand how you can use the same concepts to get laid as well. Okay? So with that being said, let's just dive in. So, I'm not going to play the infield right here because I don't want to risk, my channel getting copyrighted. But if you guys watch his infield, you will notice that he just walks up to girls and this is Manuka honey I'm putting on a cold sore that I got. So I've been having diarrhea for the last 5 days. I got really fucked up. And I don't know if they're turning up the 5G or what it is, but I cannot keep any food down. And I'm just getting cold sores and shit. It's crazy. Anyways, he walks up to girls and he's very direct right off the bat. He might say, excuse me, my name's Tay. Or he might be like, hey, excuse me, I just noticed something. Or, hey, excuse me. Whatever, right? But then he goes, oh, wait, oh my god, wait. You actually look good as fuck. Like what is your name? So, I'm going to show you actually what happens before he approaches. And this is directly from the Gunwich method. This is directly from the domination principle. But he imagines himself having sex with the girl that he's about to approach. He puts himself into a horny state. This is very effective because it's raw emotions that you are unashamed about when you approach her in a sexual state. Excuse me, my name's Tay. Now, what I do is I look at a girl and I get horny for her and I go up and I'm like, hey, excuse me, I'm like really curious about something. She goes, what? And then I go, oh, wait. I might say, oh, are you from here? Or I might be like, oh, wait, like, fuck, like, I didn't even notice that you look this good, like, up close, like, fucking stop, like, fuck, like, I'm losing my fucking train of thought now. Wait, one second. Fuck, oh, yeah, are you from here? And the key here is you get horny, you come into the set curious, you come into approaching her, talking to her, conversating with her, curious. Then you spontaneously notice something that catches you off guard, but turns you on more. And now it's her fault. She needs to stop it. She needs to stop coming on to you. And then it goes into normal talk. And then from there, what I do is I frame things. So what he does is he just goes straight into normal talk. And then he brings up, oh, you're hot again. And then he leads. That's it. And it works. But even better is to frame things, right? So it's like, number one, you frame her as submissive. Oh, like, you got this really, like, feminine, submissive energy on you, like, that you put out, like, I'm gonna watch, I think you're trouble, honestly, because you probably can use that to get your way sometimes. It wouldn't work on me. Don't even look at me with those puppy dog eyes, like, stop, I'm used to it. I always end up with feminine, submissive girls, like, these days I need more than just attraction, like, you wouldn't just have sex with any guy that came up to you, right? Like, obviously, like, so you feel where I'm coming from. And it's like you're making an argument. You're making an argument against her coming on to you. And she agrees to that argument, that frame of her coming on to you by agreeing that she doesn't sleep with every guy that comes up to her. Super manipulative. It's super manipulative. And that's what I do. That's what I do. That's my opening line. That's the shit that I do. Not my opening line, but that's what I do very early on in the interaction. And then after that, it's just normal talk. Like, oh, like, do you get along with guys from around here? Interesting. No, I wouldn't think you would. Wait, like, you're from here, yeah? Okay, interesting. I bet I know what type of guy you're into. And then I just go into this shit and whatever, and then normal talk, oh, and then out of nowhere, like, fuck, like, stop looking at me like that. You need to stop looking at me like that. Fuck, like, if I had a paper bag, like, if I had a bag right now, I'd put it over your head. Like, that is directly from the domination principle. And domination principle got his method made directly from the gun witch method. And if you look at Tay's social, he's horny when he talks to these girls. That's number one. That's the first thing that I notice is he's horny already. And then he goes very direct and sexual. And then he backs off. The fuck is that on my back? Is that a fucking spider? God damn. He goes very sexual. And then he goes straight into normal talk, which is textbook gun witch method. All right, so it's very easy, guys. It's all you have to do. You have to just go get horny, be curious, drop a statement of intent, let the girl know how you feel about her, but make it come off like it's her fault that she's making you feel like that, and that she needs to stop, and it's not going to work on you, and you're used to it, and yeah, like, see, what I do is I'm like, wow, like, wait a second, fuck, I'm just realizing something. And they're like, what? I'm like, you have this really fucking feminine energy coming off of you, and I bet you could use it to get your way sometimes. Don't even try it on me, da-da-da-da. And as you could see, I'm like, you have this fucking feminine energy. It's like, I'm saying it in a way like I'm getting turned on by it. I'm not even giving her validation, dude. See, when it's like, oh, you look fucking amazing, da-da-da-da-da, that's giving her validation. I don't even do that. I don't even give her validation. I just say, I'm sensing this really feminine energy that you have that I bet you can use to get your way sometimes. And don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just like, I'm used to it these days. I always end up with feminine, submissive girls. And I just need more than attraction. Like you wouldn't just have sex with any guy that came up to you, right? No, like, of course. So, like, you understand where I'm coming from. And then she's like, what goes through her head is like, holy fuck, this is a high-value guy. Wait a second, he's not. He's coming up, and he's horny, I could tell. But he can control himself, and he's not just trying to fuck right now. Even though I know he could. Like, so many things go through her head, dude, it's insane. All she knows is she's attracted. And actually, this works on every fucking girl I've ever done it on. The only thing that I run into sometimes is, like, they're like, oh, I'm not submissive. And then I just say, I meant in life. I meant in the bed, not, like, in life. Like, you're dominant, you go for what you want in life. I just meant, like, in the bed. And then I'm like, by the way, where are you from? I change the subject. And then I might just go back into, like, I might realize that, okay, this girl needs a little bit more. So I'm just going to be like, fuck, actually, you look so fucking good. Like, you actually look so fucking good. That's kind of like my Hail Mary. My Hail Mary is, like, validating her, because if this girl is, like, kind of, like, resisting me a little bit, I'm just going to Hail Mary and say she looks good. If she's resisting me, like, I might do a little nag or a little tease. Like, my little nag and my little tease, it might be like, so she says, oh, I'm not submissive. And I go, oh, yeah, do you tell that to all the guys that you're afraid are going to find out your secret? Or I might say, oh, don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. We won't tell anybody else what you're into. Whatever, right? I'll just make a joke. And my nags are literally as simple as, stop looking at me like that. My nags are as simple as, like, basically just implying that she's coming onto me that's my negs. That's basically my negs because it's like she wants to be the prize. So I'm just flipping the script that I'm the prize. That's my neg. It's like a little like backhanded fucking thing. Anyways, my stomach is killing me next to this 5G. I don't know what it is. I just been feeling like shit this whole last week, man. And I'm going to change that right now by going to nature. Oh, my stomach, man. It does not want to stop hurting. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, I'm getting out of here, guys. Go practice the gun witch method. Done.